I don't know, do you? Discord, it's a thing that exists and enables me to actually give y'all notifications so YouTube can't lie to you that I don't put anything up, period. Also, ensuring that you get your requests to me directly so I can try to look at them and do them. Also, so that you can engage with other people on the channel. Also, so you can scream, yell, debate, and whatever, call me names and stuff while I'm live on live stream. So, yeah, all them things. Link in the description box down below. Alright, let's go. So, another request from Fire Mango. Atmosphere, Slug and Ant, Sad Clown, Bad Summer, number 9, 2007. Sunshine. Actually, this pretty much really does demonstrate today, doesn't it? Because all these women are waiting for him to perform like a monkey in a circus, because that's all that men are to Western females. That being said, let's jump in and see what this song's about, shall we? Let's go.
Ain't no way to explain or say how painful the hangover was today. In front of the toilet, hands and knees, trying to breathe in between the dry heaves. My baby made me some coffee, afraid that if I drink some, it's probably coming right back out me. Couple of Advil, relax and chill, at a standstill with how bad I feel. I think I need to smell fresh air, so I stepped out the back door and fell down the stairs. The sunlight hit me dead in the eye, like it's mad that I gave half the day to last night. My bad sight made me trip on my ass right into that patch of grass, like that's life. All of a sudden, I realized something. The weather is amazing, even the birds are bumping.
Can't really tell if it's a story or if it's just trying to fill up space in the music. Okay, you know, I gotta go back a bit. Oh wait, it doesn't let me do that on here. It's so retarded.
Ain't no way to explain or say how painful the hangover was today. In front of the toilet, hands and knees, trying to breathe in between the dry heaves. My baby made me some coffee, afraid that if I drink some, it's probably coming right back out me. Couple of Advil, relax and chill, at a standstill with how bad I feel. I think.
Is he just talking about a hangover? Speaking of which, I've never had one. Nope, not ever. And I used to drink gallons per night. You heard me right. Gallons per night. For decades. It didn't drown anything, but, you know, I guess it was something.
I need to smell fresh air, so I stepped out the back door and fell down the stairs. The sunlight hit me dead in the eye, like it's mad that I gave half the day to last.
Okay, so this is basically a series of unfortunate events, all culminating into the song. Okay, that makes more sense. He's having a bad time. You know, okay, you know what? Sad Clown, Bad Summer. Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I can get with it.
Night, my bad sight made me trip on my ass right into that patch of grass, like that's life. All of a sudden, I realized something. The weather is amazing, even the birds are bumping. Stood up and took a look and a breath, and there's that bike that I forgot that I possessed. Never really seen exercise as friendly, but I think something's telling me to ride that 10 speed. The brakes are broken, that's alright. The tires got air and the chain seems tight. Hopped on down and felt the summertime. It reminds me of one of them Moosab lines, like sunshine, sunshine is fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Whoa, let it shine. Sunshine, sunshine is fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Whoa, let it shine.
Well, sunlight is one of the best disinfectants, especially concentrated sunlight. That being said, okay, so sounds like, living in an apartment complex, in the hood, South Central somewhere. Sounds like a typical day there, really.
Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it. If I could, I would keep this feeling in a plastic jar. Bust it out whenever someone's acting hard. Settle down, barbecue in the backyard. The kids get treats and old folks get classic cars. Every day that gets to pass is a success, and every woman looks better in a sundress. The sun shines, an excuse to shoot hoops, get juice, show improve them moves and let loose.
Yeah, sounds like a typical day in South Central, really. It really does, honestly. Or in any big cities, in the inner cities of the big cities, usually. Man. Brings back memories, really.
I hear voices, I see smiles to match them. Good times, and you can feel it in the fashion. Even though the heat cooks up the action, the streets still got butterflies, enough kids to catch them. Riding my bike around these lakes, man, feeling like I finally figured out my escape plan. Take it all in, the day started off all wrong, but somehow now that hangover is all gone. Ain't nothing like the sound of the leaves when the breeze penetrates these southside trees. Leaning up against one, watching the vibe, forgetting all about the stress, thanking God I'm alive. It's so simple, I had to keep the song simple. And when I get home, I'm gonna open all the windows, feeling alright. Stopped at a stop sign, a car pulled up, bumping Fresh Prince's Summertime.
Ah, shit. Ah, shit. I bet they were in a DeVille lac, too. A DeVille lac. Freaking 12-inch rims. With a box in the back. And it had that dancing suspension. Bumping it when he went down the street. Ah, shit. Bring back memories over here. He's describing a lot of the younger days.
Summer, summer sun, I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Whoa, let it shine. Sunshine, sunshine is fine. I feel it in my skin, warming up my mind. Sometimes you gotta give in to win. I love the days when it shines. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it shine.
These were somewhat better days compared to the bullshit now. You know? Because even though I faced just as much racism back then as I do now, as a mixed kid, there were still some people that were cool with me and my family and all that. Going to the park, play some ball. Football or basketball. Sometimes soccer if the Hispanics let you. Right? If the other brown people allowed you to play some games, or if you were cool with a couple and they invited you in, you couldn't just show up and be like, yo, hell no, that's how you get stabbed or shot. But if you knew enough people, you got some connection, they'll let you come in. And then be shocked as shit when the white boy's scoring on them. Even though I'm mixed, para de mis familias de España. So yeah, like Friggin' A. But some fights would happen sometimes because some guys want to play rough. But then when they can't get a rise out of you, it pisses them off more because they know for a fact you're purposefully ignoring them like they don't matter. And they want you to feel like they matter. And the pride and ego's all hurt. So they're like, what up, Dan? And I was like, oh, that's what you want. Okay. Put them up, boy. Let's go. And then sometimes you get stomped out because you're there alone, essentially. You're a mixed kid. Barely anybody likes you. At least everybody else has got a set or a fucking color they can hang out with. Mixed kids don't get that unless they present the right way. But anyway. But yeah. Or in basketball, right? If they're getting pissed off because you're winning, they'll fucking hit you with the ball and shit. Or they'll try to trip you up. Or do the same shit they do in the NBA, right? Freaking elbow you here or there. You know, try to make it look all sneaky. And then when I hop over them and freaking pack their ass before they can get to the hoop, and they get all mad and pissed off. Right? Or when I steal the ball, pass it to my dude downtown. Or the few times where I just sling the ball to the other side of the court after stealing it and make the shot, and they're so pissed off. Right? Love that shit. Didn't like the beatings afterwards, right? But I gave as good as I got if I could. You know. But like, you know, being one of the few like white kids on the bus, or one of the few white kids on the court, or one of the few white kids in the hood in general, because that's what they consider you, as white. Even though your family's mixed, they didn't give a fuck. You're white to them. Very few of them will be cool. Except in Koreatown. Koreatown, even Chinatown, they were cool with me. Everybody else, though, was like... Anyway. But you learn to get tough real quick. You learn to avoid bad things. You get street smart. Otherwise, you die. That's about it. God damn, this thing triggered all my memories from being an inner city ghetto kid. Let's go.
Whoa, let it shine. Whoa, let it.
Well, anyway, I like that. Tickled my brain and shit like that. Any Sam Hoozle. I'm totally, and completely, memory triggered. My nostalgia drip is activated. Thus the long ass rant that means nothing. That being said, I liked it. Thank you, Fire Mango. And you're welcome, Fire Mango. That being said, what did you think? You let me know in the comments down below. Alright, you know what time it is. Be good, be safe, make a good life for yourselves. Don't compromise safety and security for nobody and nothing. Death and disaster is only a second away. Do what you can today. And I will see you on the next one. I'm Badger 7 Actual, the former homeless veteran. Blast Cat Badger out.